Good day everyone, I am Engineer Christian S. Gariando and I am presenting to you a paper review entitled Simulation Model for Determining of Civil Engineering Project Earliest Finishing Time. This paper is authored by Engineer Macparu Eberechukwu Dixon. He is a proactive, innovative, and diligent civil engineer and advocate of sustainable infrastructural projects who has developed a mature, responsible approach to any project or task given. He has a strong background in civil engineering designs, majorly transportation and building, and very committed in designing an environmentally conscious and cost-effective infrastructures. Here are the co-authors who contributed in this paper. Engineer Ugunjufor Emmanuel Ifiani, Engineer Chinedu Kingsley Achuki, Engineer Emmanuel Emeka Okafor, and Engineer Daniel Debrechukwu Ugbuhi. Objectives and goals of the research. First, estimating project duration. Second, identifying critical activities. Third, optimizing resource allocation. Fourth, assessing risk and uncertainties. Fifth, evaluating different scenarios. 6. Improving project planning and control. 7. Facilitating decision-making. And lastly, reducing project cost. Here are the questions for this research. First, what is the project's earliest feasible completion date? Second, how can a Monte Carlo critical path method simulation model be used to quantify the effects of risk on project's time and cost? Third, how does the distribution of overall project duration change when the design structure matrix is used to explain the intricate relationship between project activities? Fourth, how can the distribution of construction project length be determined and the schedule's durability assessed using simulation tests with different priority rules while accounting for the availability of renewable resources? And fifth, by substituting a potential completion range for a deterministic value, how can enhanced earned value management, critical path method, program evaluation and review technique, and Monte Carlo simulation expose the uncertainty of estimations upon completion? For the methods used in this paper, we have first, data gathering setup, which includes define objectives and scope, assess processes and data, identify data requirements, collect data, data validation and cleaning, data modeling, and regular updates. Second, for the participants are the researchers or academics, project managers, construction engineers, civil engineers, decision makers or stakeholders, software developers, and students. Third, tools and techniques used are review of historical records, expert interviews, document analysis, on-site observation, survey and questionnaires, statistical analysis, simulation software, design structure matrix, and activity-based graphical models. Next, I will discuss how do they form the data sets. First, data collections, which includes identify data requirements and gather data from various sources. Second, data cleaning that involves remove errors and inconsistencies, handle missing values, and remove outliers. Third, data organization and transformations, which includes normalized data, model data, describe task dependencies, cross-check data, and ensure accuracy. And lastly, for the iterative refinement that involves update data regularly and compare with actual results. Next is cleaning the data. Here are the 5 key steps in cleaning the data. First, remove outliers. Second, handle missing values. Third, correct inconsistent data. Fourth, remove duplicate data. And lastly, fifth, validate the data. For the tools and techniques for data cleaning, we have data validation, data imputation, data deduplication, and data transformation. Next, how do they process the data? First, defining data requirements, which includes identifying variables, resources, dependencies, constraints, cost, data resources, historical project data, expert opinion, project documents, industry's benchmarks, resource availability data. For the data collection, we have gathering data, document review, interviews, surveys, and on-site observation. For data cleaning and pre-processing, we have data validation, error correction, handling missing values, outlier treatment, and data transformation. For the data structuring, we have organizing data, defining a relationship, and data integration. And lastly, for data validation and testing, we have model input, validation, and sensitivity analysis. The researchers found out the followings. First, priority rules impact. Second, resource allocation. Third, risk assessment. Fourth, critical path analysis. Fifth, design iteration effects. 6, improve accuracy. 7, activity-based graphical models. And last, 8, project monitoring. Gaps in the studies. Uncaptured complexities, which involves unrealistic estimates, simplified interrelationship, and limited uncertainty consideration. Scope and data issues includes lack of comprehensive reviews, limited predictive variables, and lack of sector-specific research. Integration and applications that includes need for hybrid approach and limited ANN and neurofuzzy application. Finally, the researchers concluded the following. Complexity of project scheduling, simulation-based models, priority rules, resource planning, uncertainty risk, integration with other techniques, and limitation of traditional methods. Once again, I am Engineer Christian Gariando, and that ends my presentation. Thank you for watching.